my name is Allison Brooks, and I'd like to thank you all for coming and listening to me talk today. I, like yourselves, have asked big life questions like, why are we here, and where did we truly come from? And sadly, those questions probably won't be answered in our lifetimes. There are, however, some truths to life that we can all know to be true and get satisfaction out of knowing. 3 truths that I believe reign true throughout life, at least within our lifetimes, are the fact that we only know what love and hate are because we have experienced it for ourselves, the fact that the media is biased and we often don't trust it even though we depend upon it to know what's going on in the world around us, and the fact that we will probably always ponder what happens to us after we die. Nicholas Pappas, the author of the 2015 book On Life Philosophical Dialogues, explores the understanding of love and hate. He created a dialogue between 2 artists who were trying to decide where exactly they learned what love and hate were. They both agree that they did not learn it from their parents and that they only knew what it was because they had experienced it for themselves. You cannot tell someone who has never experienced hate what hate is and them have a full understanding of what it is. They can know the written definition, but they won't exactly understand what hate is. And vice versa, if someone has never felt love before, you can't tell them the definition for love and they'll completely understand. It's something that they have to experience for themselves. Far less abstract than the definitions of love and hate, Sabina Tavanosia, the 2014 author of the article Media and the Truth and the Perspective of the Practice and Life from the Modern Homo Medius, she explores why everyone depends on the media but still questions it. We need the media to tell us what is going on in the world around us so we know what's happening around us, but we often question their credibility because, for the most part, we all have an understanding that the internet is biased. Everyone has their own personal or political agenda that they're trying to follow when they post things, write things, broadcast on certain stories. Specific news articles actually have a political agenda that they are required to follow, and so we question their accountability, even though we need them every day to know what's happening. And just like the fact that we depend on the media to tell us what's happening around us, Marie Ellen Wilcox, the author of the 2018 book Afterlife, The Way We Think About Death, talks about the different scenarios that religions and people have made up or believe happen to us after we die. Nowadays, most people believe in a heaven or hell that we will get sent to after we are judged, but there are other religions and other beliefs that are widely popular today too, like the fact that we get sent to the spirit world and we have to fight mythical monsters in order to reach redemption and receive salvation. Some people even believe that nothing happens after we die, that we're just dead and that's it. There's nothing afterwards. She also talks about accounts from people who have died and been revived in hospitals. Some people talk about seeing a white light. Some people have said that they've met God, and some people say that there was nothing, that it was just black. We probably won't know the answer to what happens after we die in our lifetimes, but it is true that we will, until we know what happens, question what does happen. So the 3 truths to life that I believe are true, at least throughout our lifetimes, are that we will only know what love and hate are because we have experienced them for ourselves, that the news and the media are biased, and we don't trust them as much as we could because we understand that they are biased and that we will always question what happens to us after we die.